The Liberty University wrestling team competed in the 2017 NCAA Mid-Atlantic Conference Championships this past weekend. The Flames were looking to win their 6th consecutive conference championship, which would not be an easy task as the tournament not only featured some of the top teams in the nation, but also some of the top wrestlers as well.
Whenever you're a returning champ, there's always that added pressure. You've heard it said before that it's easier to get on top than to stay on top, and to some degree there's truth to that. You know, we're competing against teams like the Apprentice and Middle Tennessee, who are also nationally ranked. We knew it was going to be a battle, and it is a battle. They're a pretty tough foe, and Middle Tennessee's got some great kids too, so it's going to be a battle to the end.
With the top competition at the conference championships, the Flames would still be able to show their depth on the mat, as the team would be able to produce 5 conference champions, 5 runner-ups, 3 third-place finishers, and 3 fourth-place finishers to pave the way for the team to win their 6th consecutive conference championship.
Liberty has been very historically dominant at this tournament, and today, really was no exception. Every time I was looking at the mat, I would feel like I was just seeing another Liberty kid wrestling. It's like, yeah, we took some losses today, but overall, I think we presented a pretty dominant performance today.
I think that domination is the result of what I believe is momentum. There's something to do with the momentum of winning and developing a tradition and an expectation even within the conference. I think psychologically that has an impact on other teams mentally, and so I think the guys capitalized on that. When our opponents come out and wrestle a Liberty wrestler, they expect to be battled, and that's exactly what our guys did. They battled every minute of the match. I'm really proud of the guys today. I really feel like we came together, some great performances. Just real proud of the team's effort.
It's kind of like really like a mountaintop experience, this tournament, just because we've been very dominant at it, and we've had a really hard year, and all the training is behind us, and now it's just time to go on the mat and just let it fly. And that's really what I think Liberty did, and it's really gonna carry over into the national tournament coming up in 2 weeks.
It's not just momentum and motivation that carries into national. The most important thing is seeding. Guys are going to come out of this tournament. You win this tournament, you're getting a top 5 seed at nationals probably. That's a big deal. That saves you a lot of effort and time in terms of getting a better matchup to go to those All-American rounds in that national championship. So it's a very big deal that you come here and you succeed on a level that you need to succeed at. And when we come here and everybody fulfills their individual goal, the team goal just achieves itself, and it's a great feeling.
With Liberty taking the conference crown, they are now gearing up for the NCAA Grand National Tournament. They are looking to defeat defending national champs Emmanuel College, who defeated the Flames in the championship match of the dual national tournament at the end of January. But with momentum on the Flames side, as well as qualifying 16 wrestlers for nationals, the Flames are hoping to turn the tide in their favor and win the Grand National Tournament for the 2nd time in program history.
Qualifying 16 guys in 11 weight classes is a really big deal. Going into nationals, we might be the #1 team in terms of overall people. If not, we're definitely the top 3, which is a big deal. I think when you look at it, everyone now has a job. And you go to nationals, it's either to score points for the team and to win a national title, or if you're not the point scorer, meaning you're the backup who qualified, it's your job to make sure that the other teams don't score any points. And everybody's job is just as important.
We really just got to keep the mindset of just, this is the last tournament, just give it everything you've got, leave it on the mat. And, at these tournaments, crazy stuff happens. You can never count yourself out, and especially in a wrestling match, you can always get that pin, you can always come back. And we're hoping to put up a lot of points, take the title.
I think it's going to put us in a position where we could contend. I mean, obviously, Emmanuel beat us in the national duels. They're going to be tough to beat. So obviously they are the dominant dog, so to speak. But with some help from other teams, I think we might be able to catch them in the back door. But we have to perform. Our kids, we have to peak at the right time. And that's not to say that there's other teams that aren't going to be in vie for it too, because certainly there are. It's never over. There's things that can happen. I mean, our kids have battled before and have overcome some pretty outstanding obstacles, injuries, sickness, Wrestling with no 125 pounders has been an obstacle for us, but I think we're going to be peaking when we need to peak.